Alright, so hopefully this will be a relatively short video. It's actually an update on my everyday palette. As part of the 30-day challenge I did last summer, which I didn't finish, I talked about my everyday palette. Now this is the current configuration. The colors have changed somewhat, and I have taken out the blushes because I keep the blushes and contouring and highlighting stuff in my makeup caddy, which you'll either have just seen or you will see shortly. It'll be uploaded next. I'm not sure which order I'll be putting these up in. So again, this is just a regular MAC palette. It was a 15 pan, but I took out the inserts, and as you can see, you can fit 26 of their shadows. So I try to keep, you know, a pretty good variety of colors that are going to work, whether I'm looking for something more dramatic, something neutral, a little bit of color, or whatever. You can sort of see that, you know, these lower sections here, we've got some cooler tones and then some warmer ones. The bottom row works really well for various smoky eye combinations, that type of a thing, and then obviously a good solid array of neutrals in the top rows. Woo! There we go. So I'll take you through each of the colors. Obviously some of these are going to be limited edition, discontinued, just because, you know, I'm using what I have. So, you know, if there's a color that you can't find, let me know and I'll try to offer up some alternatives. But yeah, so getting started, these first two colors are actually pressed pigments. The first one here is Pink Opal, and this is Vanilla. I think I may have said this before in past videos, but I really prefer to have my pigments pressed, just because I find that I use them a lot more. I actually do have a video up on how I press my pigments, so if you're interested in that, I'll leave a link below. But yeah, it's just, you know, when you're in a hurry, you know, I may still want to use a pigment because I really like the color, but, you know, to take out the jar, make sure you don't spill it, whole nine, it makes it a lot easier. But enough rambling on that. Then this one here is Blanc Type. This is Naked Pigment. This is Tan Pigment, and as you may have noticed, Pink Opal, Vanilla, and Tan have all been recently pressed, whereas Naked is actually the pigment that I pressed in my video, so you can see that even though I use it quite regularly, it's lasted a really long time. We have Arena Tete a Tint. This is Saffron, Saddle, Outre, Summer Neutral, Kid, Copper Plate, Expensive Pink, Mink and Sable, Club, Bottle Green, Deep Truth, Sketch, Suspicion, Carbonized, Patina, Silverthorn, Gris, and Carbon. So again, there's just a closer look at the colors. Normally what I do up here is I'll print out from a template all of the color names, although I'm kind of in between whether to do that or whether to put in the sort of black spongy material that I have in my blush palettes. I find that the eyeshadow palettes move around pretty well, but you know, especially when you've got pressed pigments in them, giving them that extra little bit of protection wouldn't be a horrible thing. So that's why this isn't labeled right now. But you know, if you've got something set up like this, feel free to do whatever makes you comfortable. That is my everyday palette. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Leave me a comment, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.